feed ourselves through. I'll just turn down the volume on this iPad. No, we're on the wrong. Turn down the volume on this iPad. No, we're on the wrong. No, we're on the right camera. Got my iPad running so I can monitor that I've got the camera angle right. Yep. Hello. Hello any replay viewers, and hopefully there will be some. This is just going to be a few minutes because having set my mobile phone up, I'm actually going to use it to shoot a time lapse, because I have this model kit and I'll be painting it this afternoon, which I thought would make quite a good time lapse. So I've got lots of these little model paints to use. This one freshly arrived today, and they're all for this baby, which you might not be able to tell from the box, but is a kit. So let's see what's inside. Oh, and please share this, because there'll be Doctor Who fans who'll want to see it. Well, we have the ever useful sheet of instructions, fully illustrated by Gary that created the kit. So we'll put them somewhere safe for now. I put my my model painting brushes in here the other day, so we'll have to tuck those out of the way somewhere for now. Also in the box at the moment are various model paints that I'll need. So there's red, black, that is one of the silvers or greys, and that's the distinctive colour. In fact, that's the one I'll be starting with. So we'll pick those others up and put them out the way. In fact, I just realised I can share this with people because I'm able to monitor it on my iPad. So I'm going to share this with people, so bear with me for a sec. And I can also share it onto my Twitter, so we'll do that. Oh, we're up to 3. Hello, all 3 of you. Well, then I should say 1, 2. There's only been 30 of these things made. Also in the box at the moment is my scissors, because apparently you need scissors. Not quite sure why, but you do. Also bought some tweezers. Scissors will be very useful opening those. And another of my model paints. Might even do a brief test assembly so you can see what the thing looks like, albeit it'll be unpainted. Biggest thing in the box, and I wonder to some extent which way up this goes, are these, which come together to form the base. I think I've got that right. The mouse I've got to shift out the way. I'll have to move the camera shortly. Now I think on top of the base I'm probably going to have to consult the rogue one of these. This box was originally full of polystyrene packing, looking after it all. But, we're just down to the bubble wrap now. Oh, I thought it was one thing. It's actually more than one thing. No, I'm not sure where that goes. So that's in there. It breaks through the bubble wrap. Should have provided myself a bag to put all the bubble wrap in. It's just going to have to sit to one side. We have these. Oh, unless that sits as a base under those. But no, so we have those and those. We'll certainly get to these. Hopefully you can see the shape of that is something familiar. Obviously pops out. These are the familiar bits of console. I wonder if I meant to cut some of these out. Again, please share this with your followers. There may well be some Doctor Who fans out there that will find this sort of thing interesting. These are parts of the... Certainly I know what this is. Certainly this is the time rotor. Now even that's got stuff within it. There's a lovely Perspex time rotor. If I move the camera down a bit, you'd be able to see that obviously fits in there and goes up and down. So that's that. More of that. Genuinely am going to have to refer to these because what I'm doing today is painting things and I need to know that I'm painting the right things. So into a smaller packet now. Maybe I should experimentally try sending this via Facebook and see if that'll get me more people watching. So hello to people still on Periscope. we're going to try and send this over Facebook via the iPad. This magic button called Go Live on Face Capture and Sharing moment that's happening after you finish the video will stay on your timeline. So getting the angle right on this is a bit tricky, but it gives you a 3, 2, 1 does Facebook. Hello people of Facebook, people of Periscope have been watching this for a few minutes. So far I've got things like this out of the box, which forms the base of this TARDIS console model, and that it's all empty but is clearly the time rotor, and also these. Hello for viewers, feel free to type comments so I can identify who you are. Also out of the box so far, these panels. Hello Rachel Redhead. So yeah, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. If you can work out a way of sharing this with Facebook friends, please do, Rachel. I keep taking lots and lots of bubble wrap out of this. Hello to the other viewers. Feel free to post comments so I can identify who you are. Apparently there's 6 of you now. It's going live on Facebook and on Periscope. If you download the Periscope app and search for me, I'm tdrury on Periscope, and you'll be able to see the live stream on there. This one I'm rather glad that I get the bubble wrap off. Hello Nick. Oh yes. I'll carefully show you the box. There's the box, Nick. And as you weren't watching live a couple of minutes ago, here's the base. Hello, Nikki. Empty time rotor. Ooh. This feels like a quiz. I should hold it up to the camera and go, well, Doctor Who fans watching, what do you think this is part of? Yes, I think it's quite a distinctive shape. Lewis Bailey will know. Nick will definitely know. There's something in there that's a very distinctive shape. He's not giving it away to the others. So, now for those on the Facebook stream who won't have seen all the stuff I said over on Periscope, I have behind me a lot of model paints, and the idea, and there is other things I'm up to today, like I've got a Blu-ray I want to watch, but hopefully I can spend at least 45 minutes of today and more time tomorrow. I know what these are. I don't even want to answer some of these things. I've got the junkyard TARDIS, Thomas Lee. It's over on the other side of the room. Wouldn't really want to move it. Oh, sorry. If you're tuning on Periscope, Nick, that camera's at a better angle. This is my iPad, which I don't really have a... I don't have a thingy for it. But that is a box of I think they're controls. What's the TARDIS? Plenty of Doctor Who fans here. Can you explain to my friend Julie what a TARDIS is? Meanwhile, I'll start opening other bits of... In short, Julie's someone in the States who's not overly familiar with Doctor Who. Where do we start to describe a TARDIS to her? So, more bubble wrap. Oh, 11 of you now. Oh, down to 8. Hello, Eddie. This is why Gary, who designed this kit, said own a craft knife. Because in this one, there's a little grill, which somehow at some point I've got to cut. There's also a lot of what my American friends will call decals, and what those on this side of the Atlantic will call stickers. And there's a piece of card or something in there that I've got to form a really odd shape. Aha! Well, we've found what goes inside this now, because we know that that's something that goes. And we have, sorry about the lighting conditions, this. So that's clearly more bits that form the lovely time rotor. Not sure how long I'll be streaming for, because when I get on with painting, I may keep streaming a bit while I'm painting, because I'm able to stream to Facebook from this iPad, but I don't have a power input on this iPad. I haven't brought its power downstairs. I wanted to power the iPhone because that will be doing a time lapse. So yeah, to recap a bit, we have these, which are clearly bits of the time rotor. We have these, which clearly go on to form controls. I don't really want to open those bags because it feels like I'm asking for trouble. We have a pile of we have a pile of this stuff. Yes, tension sheet, which is rapidly forming, and I have got everything out of its bubble wrap now. Ooh, just to really set the geek people going, it even has the words Now that was wrong way round for me. Was that right way round for you? Also in this box, there's what can only be described as, it's like thin perspex with a sticky background. Now, certainly these are going to have to be this colour, and certainly this base is going to have to become that colour. So I'm going to have to clear a few things out of the way. So in the wonder of stuff being live, anybody want to explain to Julie what a TARDIS is? It's called interactive video for a reason. I have a feeling I'm going to paint some things today and then go, X, Y and Z need painting tomorrow. But at least I'll have made a start. Yeah, this is a garden office, Lewis. I tend to call it colloquially the hut. I could be really generous and move this camera around and give you a tour of the place, but I have got painting to do. But for Nick and others who may want a decent look at the box, there it is, in the glorious colour. I hope that's coming through the right way round for you guys. It's the wrong way round for me. It's got another illustration on the side. And I'll put that somewhere. Of course, I can really annoy you and just show you stuff to hand that I bought off eBay. Hello, Kevin Davis. We have the real professionals watching us now. See, things I bought off eBay. Has Tom Baker on the front. Has William Hartnell inside. Well, I think they conveniently didn't illustrate this. Oh no, they illustrated this one. You see, that's not Tom Baker. That is clearly William Hartnell. Oh, I was watching a video you contributed to this morning, Kevin. I had Wi-Fi, I had a long wait at the barber's for my haircut, and so I was watching the making of the new Thunderbirds 1965. Fine work as always. You see those bits of wood there? They will at some point, thank you Lewis, become a corner post, because I have very hefty large bits of wood in here that hello Stu G. Bear with us a sec guys, I've got to get newspaper from the other side of the room. You'll basically hear me walking around on wood, because this is where all the wood is kept for my TARDIS build. There's that's the sound of the bass. That's the sound of a corner post. Well, hopefully, there's enough of the local paper in here. That's my computer desk. Ah, dude. Exciting brand new clamps as well. What's that you're building, dear boy? I've put him back on the other side of the room. You see, a fine local publication known as the Cambridge Evening News. Well, used to be evening. Sure they will be saying that for years. What, the fine haircut? It won't stay this fine, because what will happen is it will... Hello Heather! As you've not been watching for the past few minutes, I'll hold something up. Distinctive shaped base thing. I'll hold other things up for people who've joined more recently. Distinctive shaped panel things. Open days. I don't drive, Kevin. From what I gather, it's in the middle of nowhere on an industrial estate. So, hello Joe. Exciting times. Oh, this piece of paper is 19th of September last year. I'm about to mutilate really nice photographs by covering them with paint. Just grabbed one of these things. I'm so used to, once I put them down. Hello, Paul Heath. If any of you were in this room, you'd say, declutter it, Tim. No. Properties. properties like any Americans watching may not be able to find in their country. I'm wondering, as always, when I put newspaper down, how much to put down. It can only be more successful. Sorry about this, I have to move the camera so I can just get it there. T-shirt courtesy of the Science Museum in London, by the way. Keep the comments coming, by the way. It gives me something to say. Or to respond to, I should say. Television listings of September last year. BBC One in September last year, you could watch New Tricks. Just mystified any of the Americans watching. Hello, Billy. So we've reached Australia now. This is good. We've got America on one side, Australia on the other side, Britain in the middle. So if anyone wants to... how have you done this live thing? When you hit status, Heather, there's a little circular thing at the bottom of status, and you can click broadcast live video. I hope it's not broadcasting my location, by the way. I sort of turned that on the phone the other day. Oh, got to mention you, Billy. You're the only north of Englander I know in Australia. So the instruments of torture, for those who've just joined us, won't be needed today. What we will need are brushes, and the biggest one. By the way, these are like the biggest brushes I own for this task, because I bought these to paint something that's up on my YouTube at the moment. What I painted was a... Hello, Seb. What am I building? Shall we give him a clue? And normally that's joined by several friends. I'm kind of painting it today, actually, Seb. I start worrying when I look at all the bits and contemplate the idea of building it. It's coming up to... yeah, wow. For those of you who don't know Billy, I encountered him first via a podcast. Seems a lot of us know each other in the end through podcasts. Hello, Erica. So now we've reached the north of England, Australia, America, and the UK, and there are 8 of you. If any of you were on Periscope, I'd appreciate knowing how many people are watching on Periscope. It wasn't getting many viewers on Periscope, that's why I'm experimenting with the Facebook option. The face from Brain. I'm not familiar with this Space 1999 of which you talk. Oh, what? Because it's got eyes. Well, we shall start. Where did I put these things down? We shall start in the world of big. Because I worry that I'm going to run out of that. It's 14 millilitres. Periscope, it's an app. It's available for iPhone and Android and allows you to stream live video. If you go on my Periscope today, you'll see me rapidly getting bored whilst waiting for this haircut. So I was listening to podcasts, watching excellent videos made by professional people like Kevin rather than amateurs like me, and then occasionally periscoping. Yeah, it's an app, Billy. You download it onto your phone and you can watch live streams of video from people's phones around the world. It's quite fascinating exercise in how people are failing to stave off boredom. I was surfing around it last night and essentially not watching much of it because it was, I'm bored, let's do prank calls. And the less creative people simply saying, I'm bored. I'm following 2 or 3 quite interesting people on Periscope. The history writer Dan Snow, you could call it that. Note the poster behind me that came with ooh, I'm teasingly showing you that. That there is one of my 2 cod steak TARDISes. Okay, Heather, see you later. This will post as a completed video on Facebook. Hello, Nancy. So we have now reached San Francisco. Somewhere that's on my bucket list to visit. I'll try and invent a way of getting this iPad to stay up properly. It's made by Mooncrest Models. It's already sold out, Seb. The guy who made it only made 30. I almost didn't get one. He made them in 2 batches of 15, sort of last year and this. It's a mixture of sort of, this bit's slightly dented already. It's sort of resin, various forms of plastic. Apologies to people watching on Periscope. You're about to lose stuff because I want to cease that stream so I can shoot a time lapse on this phone. So, see, hold Periscope up. There you go. So there's the stream going out via Periscope. You can see my computer monitor on it. I can and it will go to the camera and you can get a wonderful out of sync approach. So yeah, I'll be fixing that. I don't have anybody watching now live now.